Yes, not all of Ellie's actions seem logical to me, and we weren't always on the same page. This time she'd outdone herself. Yeah. After all, if you want to break up with me, look me in the eyes and say it. I felt irritation, anger, self-pity, and for some reason, shame. As if something irrevocable had happened because of me. No! No! Honestly, no! He didn't do shit! Yeah, Kagome was sticking her nose where she shouldn't have, purposely trying to set off Ellie, trying to prove a point. I get it. But it's not on my boy Nick. For once in his life, it's not on my boy Nick. Nick's done nothing but try to help this woman. He's been nothing but try to help her. But she's a spoiled rich girl. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Spoiled rich girls. I can't stand them. Oh. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Fucking spoiled rich bitches. I don't even care if they get their happily ever after at this point. Fuck, give me an option where I can get a second ending with Kagome. I will take it. I will take it. I will fucking take it. Gimme. I need. Catherine had already ditched me once. Himitsu had left as well. This feeling was completely different. Yeah, hey, Catherine and Himitsu are gone. That's unfortunate. You still got Kagome. It wasn't complete devastation, but rather anger at myself for having done something wrong. You didn't do anything. But what? Exactly. But what? You've done nothing but try to help this woman. And the moment you try to live your own life a little that deviates from what she wants, all of a sudden it's fuck you. You're completely cut out of her life. Oh, also, you can't play in the band anymore. Fuck you. You can't enjoy the things you used to enjoy. Fuck you. God, Ellie gets on my fucking nerves. Was it about me scolding Ellie for taking drugs? Was it about Iwamura? More unlikely. Or not showing my love clearly enough? Motherfucker, you're the only one in this relationship that's shown their love. That's actually fucking put forth some effort for this bitch. You're the only one who's shown it clear enough. Not only have you, stated it, not only have you put the words out there, you've backed it up with actions. You've shown time and time again that you care about her. But she doesn't see that clearly. She sees you as like, oh, he's trying to take my drugs away from me. He doesn't want me to be happy. No, that's not what it is at all. Like, this man has done nothing but step up and try to do stuff for her. But the moment he tries to, he deviates a little bit, not even of his own volition, really. It's because Kagome butts in and tries to start problems. But even still, the moment he deviates even a little bit, it's, oh, fuck you, huh? Oh, fuck you. Oh, you're hanging out with another woman? Oh, you're hanging out with that woman I don't like? Fuck you, huh? Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You don't love me. You don't love me. You won't let me take drugs. You don't love me. God, I fucking don't like Ellie. Fuck. All those reasons could probably be a cause for breakup, but they wouldn't be enough for such a reaction. Hey, those reasons would be cause enough. I mean, not showing your love clearly enough would be cause enough if it were an actual reason, if it were an actual problem. But none of those are the problem. You telling her to take drugs, she's being a whiny fucking child that you're trying to take something away from her. That's what that's about. Iwamura, she's being a jealous little shit. Granted, Iwamura is not helping. She's made it very clear that she's trying to instigate. Alright? But nonetheless, even if she is, the fact that she can't have, the faith in Nick to not fall for it, where's the trust there? Where's the trust there? Ain't no love without trust. Where's the trust there? It ain't there. And then the not clearly showing his love enough, like, I've already covered that. This man's shown his love plenty. Hey, if he didn't love her, he could have just left her in that fucking dressing room after she fucking OD'd. He could have done that. But nah. He said, hey, guys, load her up in the car, take her to my place, I'll take care of her. Trust me, I got this, don't worry about it. Because he cared. He was worried. He wanted to make sure she was healthy. He didn't want her dying on him. God, Ellie's a cunt. Ellie acted like a cruel child ripping off the legs of harmless bugs. I was angry at her, at myself, and at the entire world. as I was left completely alone. You still got Kagome. Still got Kagome. I'm just saying, game, if you want to give me a second Kagome ending, I'll take it. Give me that secret ending. Give me that secret ending where I wind up with Kagome. I'll take it. I was angry at Ishida and Tokyo Rider for their cowardice. Hey, don't get angry at Tokyo Rider. I was angry at Himitsu for choosing such a bad moment to go away and leave me with no shoulder to cry on. That's not her fault. I was even angry at Kyosuke for his inability to be serious, which gave me no way to talk to him about what had happened. Except Kyosuke can be serious. You're not giving him the chance. Every route has proven that Kyosuke can be serious. Well, did he come through in Catherine's route? Not as much. No, that was more focused on Michael. But fucking Kagome and Himitsu's routes have both proven that Kyosuke is a down homie. If you come to him and say, homie, I got a real problem, I need to talk to you, he will fucking listen because he's a homie. You're not giving him the actual chance. That's the problem. That one's on you, homie. A cold, really winter wind blew and I shivered. Heavy clouds were approaching from the east, promising a long rain. I had to hurry home. But still, we were going to study together for several more months. Even if I wasn't about to visit her at the mansion, we were going to have more than enough chances to talk. That thought immediately cheered me up, as if bringing back a seemingly extinguished light of hope. So did I want us to be together or not? I mean, listen, I'm gonna try for the good ending, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a shit at this point. A black foreign car was parked next to my house, and I immediately knew what would follow. I slowly approached it, the driver's door opened, and Kagamato stepped out. But he paid no attention to me and just froze in place. The black door window opened, and I saw Kobayashi Jun in the flesh. Nikolai, would you spare me half an hour of your time? If you took the effort to arrive personally, there had to be a strong reason. I tensely swallowed and replied, of course. We entered the house. Kagamato remained outside. Please take a seat. I pointed at the chair next to the kitchen table. Thank you. He smiled politely and sat down. I took the seat across from him. Nikolai, Elizabeth was very upset yesterday. I had to have a serious conversation with her. I assume you know what this is about. Kobayashi-sama. Wait. He raised his hand in warning. I don't want to scare you. I just want to talk. Elizabeth told me that you got your eye on another girl at school. Kobayashi-sama, that's not the case at all. Ellie misunderstood. I exclaimed, beside myself. I noticed a certain expression on his face. I have absolutely no interest in meddling in your teenage affairs. I don't know if you'll believe it, but I too was young once and made mistakes. However, there are mistakes, and there are mistakes. I understand. I'm glad. At some point in time, I thought you might be a positive influence on Elizabeth, but apparently her interest in you wasn't that serious. Kobayashi-sama. I exhaled powerlessly, not knowing what to say next. It sounded as if I were listening to my own death sentence. It's not your fault. Perhaps you indeed had serious intentions in regards to my granddaughter. Of course they were serious. Did you know that when she was 10, Elizabeth really wanted to become a jockey and spent all her time at the stables? No, I didn't. Horses, music, tomorrow will be something else. I mean to say that the most important thing for me is that Elizabeth doesn't stray from the right course. But it's fine if she drifts one direction or another along the way. And on that way, you have become a brief stop. Do you understand, Nikolai? What could I say? I still couldn't quite let go of the feeling that Kagamato was about to barge into the kitchen and snap my neck. Meanwhile, deep inside, I started feeling the bitterness of loss. Even though it just recently seemed to me that it had been different with Catherine, the pain was just as strong. Maybe before the talk with Kobayashi Jun, I believed that I could still fix everything, that Ellie would calm down and come to her senses. Kobayashi-sama, I really do love Ellie. The old man gave me that condescending smile that was clearly saying everything passes and so will this. You're still young, Nikolai. You have your entire life ahead of you. New friends, new love, and your own children who will repeat your mistakes. How could I counter that? Shout that I love Ellie, that I'm ready to die for her and throw a glove at him? That's the thing, he's not telling you to stay away from her though. It's not like he's not sitting there saying, you don't really love her. He's saying that she doesn't like you. That's the problem. She doesn't like you. That's the issue here. That's what he's saying. He's not saying, oh, clearly you didn't love my daughter enough. Clearly you weren't good enough for my daughter. My granddaughter. He's not saying that at all. Now, I don't know if he's had any influence as to what's happened with Elliot recently. Obviously, there could be some behind the shit going on, but like what he's just going off of what he's saying right now, he's not downplaying Nikolai. He's not saying that he fucked up. He's just saying, hey, I guess she just didn't care that much. Life goes on, bud. You're a rational man, Nikolai. I'm absolutely flattered to hear that from you, but was I really about to argue with the most powerful man in Japan? Don't you think it's a little premature to call it over after only a day? Lovers fight sometimes, it's normal. It seems that Elizabeth has already found a replacement for you with the band, hasn't she? He asked with a completely still face, as if he knew in advance everything I was going to say. You've got your hand in this too? Don't forget yourself, Nikolai. The old man frowned for the first time during our conversation. I'm doing what is best for Elizabeth. When she grows up, she'll thank me. You say you used to be young, then you must understand me. It's simple. I've been in your shoes, but you've not been in mine. Nobody's arguing. I mumbled and fidgeted in the chair. It was becoming unbearable to keep sitting still, but I didn't dare stand up and walk around the kitchen in his presence. But have you thought what would happen if... I looked Kobayashi Jun right in the eye, and for a moment, it seemed to me that I saw a sign of worry on his face. If Ellie changes her mind and decides to be with me again? He scratched his beard with a sharp gesture. People rarely take old toys out of the closet after they've grown bored with them. Yes, but we're talking about people, not toys. It's all relative, Nikolai. I couldn't help but admit that Ellie had inherited something in her character from this soulless old man. I didn't want to think that with age she'd become more and more like her grandfather. So that's it? I finally gave up. What else is there? Will you allow me to just keep living my life? I personally have had no quarrel with you. Kobayashi Jun smirked malevolently. That seemed like only half the sentence he wanted to say, but the rest never followed. Now, if you've understood it all, Nikolai. He stood up with some effort and looked around. You have a nice house. A pity about your parents. Thank you. I saw the old man to the car, and long kept standing in the yard, thinking about what had just happened. To some extent, the actions of Ellie's grandfather seemed just as chaotic and senseless as Ellie's antics. First he was asking me to keep an eye on her and keep her out of trouble. Then he was personally informing me that it was all over between us. Perhaps there was more of a human in that wise and cruel gray-haired man than what met the eye. He was talking about the mistakes of youth, but wasn't he committing the exact same ones in his old age, by not letting his granddaughter gain her own experience, even if it wasn't always positive? You can hardly raise a good person by keeping them in a gilded cage their entire life. But in my head, all these concepts sounded like emotionless numbers on the pages of a scientific report. There were no feelings, emotions, or soul to them. Meanwhile, I'd lost the girl I'd been planning to build a future with. What did it matter whether Nikolai Anakin, the drugs, Ellie herself, or her grandfather were to blame for it? I sat down on the porch and got lost in my thoughts. I felt tension in my chest, and it suddenly became hard to breathe. Ellie's laughing face clearly appeared before my eyes. If only she were wearing a Kobayashi. I threw away all these ifs along with my fear and other conformities, and suddenly realized how much I missed her. Edina had appeared in my life suddenly and disappeared just as quickly. Kobayashi Jun did nothing to me in the end. But that whole time I was, and kept being, afraid. Was that fear the reason why I lost Ellie? If I had been more self-assured, if I had been showing my feelings more obviously, could everything have been different? I don't know how you could have shown your feelings more obviously, dude. I really don't. What more could you have done? You stepped up when it fucking mattered and she chastised you for it. What more could you have done? The problem was exactly that I couldn't understand what my feelings were. I mean, fair enough, but at this moment thinking about Ellie was making sobs well up in my throat. Nico-san? Oh, is this where he actually screams at her to fuck off? Guillermo was standing at the gate and looking at me attentively. God, you again. I sighed in desperation, but no surprise, I wasn't that angry about her yet another accidental visit. Let me guess, you were just passing by? Come on, Nico-san, you're a smart guy. Of course I was following you. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, Lord, stop me now, I like that. Oh, Lord, I'm not screenshotting anything. Fuck you, I like that. Oh, good God, I like that. Oh, yes, I like that. Hoo-wee! I like that. Oh, that smirk, the way she's bent over looking down in. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. She came closer and virtually hung over me. Fuck yeah, she did. And how much did you see? How much did I see? She repeated as if not understanding the question. I saw a person who looked like Kobayashi Jun walk out of your house, get in a car, and leave. Did you have a fight with Kobayashi-san? Why do you think that? Why would her grandfather spend his time on you otherwise? Oh, that little eyebrow raise! Oh! I like that! Kagome grinned. Yeah, she did! Thanks for the kind words. Nico-san, I'm just telling the truth, while you apparently prefer to hide in your fantasy world. I'm not going to argue with you. Don't you understand that you and Kobayashi could never work? What are you, a Cupid, to judge us? I want to get really angry at Iwamura, but either I like the energy, or simply agreed with her deep inside. Also, It's always easier to see things from the outside. So what do you see? You two don't match each other. She exclaimed as if telling me an obvious truth. And why is that? First, because she's a Kobayashi and you're an ordinary person. I don't mean to say that being ordinary is bad, not at all. But in 5, 10 years, her destiny will be the one that maybe 1 of a million, even a billion people may have. Can you imagine yourself next to her when she takes her place, the head of Kobayashi Corporation? I've not planned that far ahead, I muttered in response, at the same time knowing perfectly well that I couldn't. Why do you think that Ellie would necessarily follow in her grandfather's footsteps? She wants to play music. Do you even believe that yourself? Kagome laughed loudly and moved her face even closer to mine. Nico-san, I want to help you avoid disappointment in the future. You know, grandfather was telling me more or less the same thing today. He also doesn't want Ellie to make mistakes. Have you thought that he might be right? The weird unity of Kagome's and Kobayashi Jun's opinions was not only surprising, but also terrifying. God, it's almost like they're related in some way. Either way, it's none of your business. Haven't you realized yet, Nico-san? I knew what she was about to say next, but didn't want to hear it. Was I afraid, or was the reason more complex? This won't be a problem with me. She ran her hand down my cheek. Hot! Iwamura-san? Why so formal? Kagome, this isn't appropriate right now. I don't care. I want it. I want it. I want it. Give it to me. Give me the Kagome ending. Part 2. Let's fucking go. I fucking dare you. Give me the choice. Give me the fucking choice. I fucking dare you, game. Give me the choice. Give me the choice. I don't care if it leads to a bad ending where Nikolai and Kagome hate each other. Give me the choice. Give me the fucking choice. I dare you. Give me the fucking choice. That must have been my chair. Or something making noise behind me. I didn't have the strength to push her away. You're damn right you didn't. Moreover, I was enjoying this girl's attention. Hell yeah, you are. Even if it was the wrong moment for it. But I can't just stop loving you. Love is a very big word, don't you think? It is what it is. She suddenly frowned, but immediately caught herself and smiled again. You can't control the whims of your heart. Right. Sure. I mumbled. A month wasn't even enough for me to finally figure out what I was feeling towards Ellie. I definitely couldn't expect such speed from Kagome, considering her personality. You love Kobayashi, so I refuse me the right to love you. I'm not refusing anyone anything. Iwamura's words sounded very pretty. In a different situation, I would have thrown myself into her embrace without hesitation. What do you mean a different situation? How about this situation? Let me throw myself into her embrace. Let me do it. Give me the choice. Give me the fucking choice. I swear to God, give me the choice. Give me the choice. Give me the fucking choice. Give me the fucking choice. I want it. I want it. I fucking want it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to up. That's the backlog. Oops. Now hold up. We're having tech. Okay, there we go. Nah, but for real, give me the choice, though. Weren't these advances exactly the reason for Ellie's jealousy? Yeah, but here's the thing. Ellie sucks, and Kagome doesn't. So... I mean, don't get me wrong. Kagome's not perfect. She's definitely shown that off plenty during this route alone, let alone in her own route. She's got her problems, but, does she suck? No. Well, at least not in a negative way, you know. Anyway. But you've been behaving strangely. Following me like you're doing your damnedest to make Ellie and me break up. I just want to spend more time with you. And if something so small was enough for Kobayashi, you should wonder if she ever loved you for real. She's not wrong. Like I said, I don't agree. I knew she has an ulterior motive, but like saying like, oh, you can't hang out with your with another lady, like that's cringe. That's cringe. Ellie Cringe Ayashi are over here. She responded innocently. Indeed, there was undeniable logic to Kagome's words. Such was Ellie's personality. Rises and falls, flashes and eclipses, cries and silence, major and minor. Just had to throw a fucking music reference in there, didn't you? That's what I liked about her. That's why I was so drawn to her. Why? You like the ups and downs, the tumultuous calms and storms? What the fuck is wrong with you? Just shut the fuck up and take Kagome. She's right there. God damn it, she's right there. Give me the choice. Don't look at her, Nico-san. Look only at me. Okay, Makima, fucking calm down. Oh my god. You know, I started reading the Chainsaw Man manga recently, and initially I wasn't sure why people, are so horny for Makima, but like, the more I see Kagome exuding some similar fucking manipulative tactics here, like, with the right character, it works. I get it. I still don't like Makima, but Kagome here, whew. Whew! Whew! Kagome raised my head so that our eyes met. Yes! The passion on her beautiful face looked genuine. She always that beautiful, and I just never noticed? Yes! But the image of Ellie, laughing Ellie, crying Ellie, angry Ellie, was still strong before my eyes. Get rid of it! Eye bleach it! Gouge your fucking eyes out! Yes, I already spent a year and a half holding on to the image of a girl that didn't really exist. I was risking it to fall into the same trap again. Yes. But I loved Ellie. Yeah, but you loved Catherine too, didn't you? Didn't you, fuckwad? You loved Catherine too. But you were able to move past it, weren't you? You were able to move past it. So hey, sack the fuck up, move past it, take Kagome. Pipe her down right there in the driveway. She won't mind. Do it. 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 Give me the fucking choice. Even though it took me so much time to realize it. Sorry. I carefully pushed her away and stood up. Kobayashi-san is lucky. Kagome suddenly smirked. She doesn't seem to think so. Who knows? Still, thank you for your sincerity. She moved her hair back with an abrupt gesture and gave me an incredibly serious look. I'd prefer you thanked me differently. I'd prefer he thanked you differently too. I really do. Listen, Kagome, I got plenty of thanks to give you if you're still looking for, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, but I can't. I really do love Ellie. Why? Well, I see. Goodbye then, Nico-san. She said coldly and left. And that's it? Of course, hard for anyone to take a no for an answer, but Kagome's reaction looked abnormal again. Did I even do the right thing? Nope. After Catherine, I had much less moral strength left to fight for love. And now I'd have to fight Kobayashi Jun as well. I sighed and looked at the sky. Half the autumn had already passed, while my life seemed to be starting anew. I had to correct the mistakes I'd made and went back to live? I think you meant the love? Of the girl I didn't deserve. No, she doesn't. Stop! Run it back, buddy. It's not that you don't deserve her love. She doesn't deserve yours. Alright? Because you've been given yours unconditionally, and she has not. quit making her out to be like some fucking angel sitting on a pedestal. It's like, she's so much better than me. I don't deserve her. She sucks. She fucking sucks. You deserve better. Literally any of the other three. Obviously, I have a bias towards Kagome, but literally any of the other three. Even fucking crazy ass Himitsu is a better choice than Ellie. Even that crazy, deceitful, manipulative Himitsu is a better choice than Ellie. Like, obviously, I'd rather you take one of the dark-haired beauties, either Catherine or Kagome, my cook girls, you know what I'm saying? But, y'all, if you really want to go for Himitsu, y'all, but no, you guys want Ellie. Ellie, the worst one of the fucking bunch. The worst fucking one of the bunch. God, Ellie sucks. What's wrong with the people who play this game too? Like I said when I started this route, people told me people kept saying online, this is the best route. Y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all are fucking wild. We'll see how this all ends, but I'm already telling you, ain't no way this is the best route. Y'all are fucking crazy. Ain't no way this is the best route. Ain't no way Ellie best girl. Y'all are fucking crazy. Anyway. Did I even stand a chance? The memories about the short period of time we'd spent together were telling me that I did. It was hard to believe that Ellie would stop loving me in a single day. Did she ever really love you in the first place? And even if I would have to fight her, I wasn't going to back off. The cold wind out of nowhere made me go back to the house. It seemed that beyond the doorstep was left not only the cold of the upcoming winter, but also the diffidence, the doubts, and the hesitation that had been torturing me for so long.